Hello everyone. So I think I'm done with Old Book Page. I'm kind of just getting fed up with it. I'll still work on projects as I find them and all that jazz, but I want to get going on some junk journals. It's been a while. I'm like aching to do one. So I brought out my little collection of awls and different things that I use for binding. I have two different cutters. This is my big cutter, and then I have my Fiskars small cutter. I prefer using my Fiskars, but I know I'm not always able to. So, my big cutter. My journals. I have 4 of these pink, like, fuzzy, I think they're cashmere. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Journal covers. Then I found some digital stamps that I liked that are from whatchamacallit. All I know is I researched free journal pages, and this is what I came up with. Oh, I have it right here. I got it from Creative Art and Soul Journaling. And she has many tutorials. She has a shop and online classes that you could take. So this one is that. So I'm just going to stick these in here for right now and just set it aside. Then I decided to get out my new paper a little bit here. I thought some of this would look really cute in there, so I chose to pull this out to hopefully use it. Some of them. Some of them are not so much going to be matchy-matchy with this, so... But there we go. Another cover. Then I've had... Ooh, this stuff just got mixed up in it. Alright. My apologies. Doesn't always happen that way where stuff gets mixed in, but that happens. Alright, so I had these pretty, it's called Design Paper Delilah by Color Block. And I think I got this at Michael's, if I'm correct. Pretty sure I got this from Michael's, so figure use up some of them papers. Then today, me and my daughter went to the craft store, and I got Jane's Memoirs, Fern Studios, and this was actually being sold right at my craft store, like my generic craft store, and it ain't like a big brand store, so a lot of the stuff like Fern Studios, a lot of Graphic 45 too they have, but they have a lot of smaller companies that sell scrapbooking paper that you can get their scrapbooking paper, so I really like that. The business is called Let's Create, and I figured that would be awesome with this cover, so let's just start. I'm going to pull this out, I think. Yeah. I may have to move this way somewhere. My desk is starting to get a little full. But that's okay. I will deal with that later. So, I've decided that I was going to use this as a template. And this seems like, yeah, pretty good template. Maybe a little bigger, but not much. So let's just get going with this. And I'm thinking I'm going to be keeping my little pieces like this because I really like them and they're really pretty. So, and going to do more of that weaving that I did in the last video. So there we go. Now, this one, I want to cut closer to that, so and I'm going to keep all my strips with it just because I don't know if I'm going to need it again. So but again, I'm just using old magazine. Works well with this whole idea of having kind of a template looking thing before yeah, just being able to have a template to tell you how much to cut off instead of playing the game of how much do I cut off in the midst of it all. So I want to grab my bone folder, which I have no clue where my bone folder is. Lovely. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I don't remember where my bone folder is. I don't want to deal with that, waiting on figuring that out. So, that's when you grab a pair of scissors and you can just bend this down. There we go. Perfect. And honestly, with what I pay in shipping, to get this at Etsy or on Etsy, it was way cheaper for me to go the route I just did with getting it through my local scrapbooking store. Well, it ain't really, I don't know exactly what to call it because they do mixed media classes and stuff, but they do more, again, it's just interesting. It's very different. I'm just going to grab this. Again, I just want to make sure it's pretty close to what this is. So, do this again. And I know there's a lot of people who like, again, there's just a lot of different things you could do. I keep on wanting to grab this from other places. Oh, shoot. That's why it was looking wrong. Alright. I'm back. In my right mind a little bit here. Again, just beautiful strips of paper. Probably not using the best magazine paper either to do this. Just saying. Get this chunky thing out of the way. And personally, I like doing it this way because then the inside looks cool too, so I don't mind what's in the inside either. This one. I might not get through all of the journals. Maybe just this one. Today. I don't know. We'll see how far I get because I have 2 little girls who are instinctively just like wanting to kill each other tonight. So, which has been happening a lot lately. But my oldest seems to think at the moment, or is starting to understand the whole aspect of mommy and daddy try to give her as much time as we can, and she's starting to learn that circumstances sometimes changes how much time we're able to spend with each kid. It all depends on what the circumstances are. And because of that, it creates monsters. I personally think 2 little monsters is what it creates. You know what? This one's going to be our middle page. I like that idea. So, just because this one has that pretty detail, that one's going to end up being our middle page. And I think the rest of these I'm just going to use to make, because I have 3 more pieces, and these 3 pieces are going to be to make the ephemera. This way I have ways to make the ephemera other than just my side pieces here. So that's my plan for this batch. Now I wanted to see if there's a way on me taking this piece, I'm just cutting it. Yeah. This is the bag that the scrapbooking paper came in at the store, and I kind of just want to incorporate it into the book. So these are going to be some of my plain pages. Because why not? Right? I mean, this is way easier to make a bunch of pages than anything else I've done in a while. Okay, let's see. Got this piece, which again, it's very easy, and it has its own like decorative look to it too, because it's a gift bag. these pages are kind of really glued together really well, so why not make it a part of this, right? And again, it just uses up what I already have pretty quickly. So we got 4 pieces here and the 4 here. Well, technically only needed 3, but that's okay. We'll just add this in eventually to where it can go. Now, I'm just want to see. Okay, definitely good so far. All right. I'm going to have to go just seeing if I have any more on my papers where I can get to them, but I don't think I do. Ooh, I should just do this. How about this vintage wallpaper that I don't know how long it's been sitting in my area. We'll see where I get with this. I'm not going to take an X-Acto knife or anything else. We're just going to wing it. If it ain't perfect, it ain't perfect. I'm kind of just sick of wallpaper just hanging out lately. It does. It just hangs out. It never goes anywhere. It never does anything. It just hangs out. I do use it quite a bit, but again, I'm still finding some in random places. I think I'm going to add 2 of these doilies too. 1. I know it's unusual, but they're pink. I'm trying to use up some of my pink. I don't have very many pink things, and I all of a sudden feel like I have my fill of them. There's a coffee dyed paper. Here's some of this coffee dyed pages. So 2. Let's see if I can find another one. Another coffee dyed page. And this one even has a little bit of pink in it. Yeah, I've been using my pink acrylic paint to distress some of my pages here because What else am I gonna do? And let's do this. I have them 2 big hearts. Let's do a small red one. Might as well. All right. And this one I have 4 of 2. So maybe one more coffee dyed thing here. Piece. There. All right. Let's do these ones first, and then we'll do the wallpaper and all that stuff. One. 2. 3. Okay. And you can tell this is aged because of the like yellowing in certain spots. And I'm okay with these being above. That don't bother me at all. Alright, that one can get put aside. Let's do this next. Okay. I think I want this one to go in the middle. Yep, that's the middle one. This one is the next one. And this one, I think I'm just going to do this lined paper because the lined paper is on the next one. So, might as well do this one here. And then this last one, like this. So my extras got put in there too. Alright. Ooh, I'm liking that. It's nice and fat now. We're getting there. And what I like about doing these like envelope fabric type journals, I like this icky parade part for one. I know some people are like, no, but I think it adds to the look. But I'm not sure with this one if I want to add some pockets right here out of the same, or out of the Memoirs pieces. So I just want to take a look and see if any of them might. Because I personally think maybe something like this would be really cool. So, and this I'll align with this. So, like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to sew in this piece across before we start making this journal, just because I really like this idea. So, and I'm fine with the rest of this being white. Maybe I'll, actually, you know what, maybe we'll distress it a little bit. I have this pretty flower one and I love using it, honestly, and it works so versatile with a lot of my pieces. So we'll just act like she's a stencil, because I don't like stenciling everything. I'm getting sick of stencils for some reason, even though I haven't used a stencil in quite a while, but and I stamp off again on these white pieces so they're not completely white anymore. I just think gives it something. Alright, so again, what I'm going to do with this, I love the back too, but I just think we're going to sew around this part, and then I will bind this inside it, and it just goes with that so well, doesn't it? Oh, love it. Alright, I gotta take this to the sewing machine again, and I'll probably sew a bunch of the ephemera and everything else eventually here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll get to the other books, I'm sure. Just one book at a time at the moment is all I can do. I, again, hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day or night. Bye.